Breaking right now at 11, you are listening to Marco Island Police carefully instruct a man to come out of his condo with his hands up. Officers and Collier County deputies swarmed the Island Manor condos tonight after they got a call about a guy with a gun threatening to shoot. Then he barricaded himself inside.
All this happened on North Collier Boulevard near San Marco Road. That's where we have NBC2's Gage Goulding. He is joining us live. Gage, you just got new information from Marco Island Police. What are you learning?
For 4 hours, people that live around this area in the condo building behind me and several other communities around Collier Boulevard here, they sat on pins and needles waiting to find out exactly what was going on, what was happening, because this parking lot behind me here was absolutely flooded with Marco Island Police Department officers and deputies with the Collier County Sheriff's Office. It took just under 4 hours for them to finally get the man inside. We now know is Chad Nelson out from inside. They got a call after he threatened himself with a handgun as well as others inside with a handgun. And now this is really all that remains. Within a matter of an hour, this is it. You can see this one unit up here that has some crime scene tape. And inside right now, we know there are several detectives. We've seen them peeking through some windows upstairs, taking photos. We see them coming and going in and out. But for the most part, a lot of the police and deputies, they have left. But that is not the case for much of that 4 hours. Like I said, people lined up. As we arrived here, people were lined up along the street behind the crime scene tape, just wondering exactly what was going on. Some of them even filming on their cell phones. I want to play a quick little bit here for you of what they saw in some of those most tense moments. Take a listen. You can hear the officers there. They were actually hostage negotiators in the negotiating team. They were ordering somebody to come out of the house. We don't exactly know who that person is. However, we do know that everybody that was inside the home at the time of the threat, they did make it out safely. They were not harmed. So that's the good news. Exactly who that person they were ordering out, we're just 100% not sure tonight. That's something that we're working to learn. But we spoke with somebody that watched most of this unfold from just across the street here. And I want you to listen to what they said as the situation kind of reached its climax.
It sounded like a flashbang trying to get them to get into the condo. They had somebody in handcuffs and they put him in the car, and that's all we saw.
And this is what remains here, just a little bit of crime scene tape around this one unit. For the most part, like I said, the remainder of the deputies, the SWAT vehicles, the ambulances, everybody that was here, I mean, there were dozens and dozens and dozens of emergency vehicles here. They have since left. All of this really kind of wrapping up and shrinking down to just a few Marco Island police officers here within the last 30 minutes to kind of recuperate here. Chad Nelson was arrested after he was making threats to himself with a handgun and to others with a handgun. But the good news tonight is that nobody was harmed and he was taken into custody pretty much without any further incident. I'm reporting live tonight on Marco Island. Gage Goulding, NBC2.